Hi, I'm Ellen Osten, Director of Education for Sulky of America. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to make a standalone thread applique. There may be times where you have a design that is too thread heavy for the lightweight fabric that you want to put it on. So we can take that design and embroider it out and then make it and treat it as an applique. And that can cover up the boo-boo, or worse, a hole. Or we can also have precise placement. And to do that, we're going to use the stabilizer soft and sheer nylon. And it is fantastic. We're going to use 2 layers of that. Hoop it, we'll run the embroidery design, and then we take a stencil wood burning tool to melt it away like butter. So when you're working with the soft and sheer, cut 2 pieces that are going to be at least an inch bigger all the way around the outer edge of the hoop. And so I'll separate that, put the 2 layers on top of the outer hoop. So remember, we're just setting it up like a regular embroidery, but we're using 2 layers of soft and sheer nylon stabilizer instead. Now, once you get this in, we want it to be very taut and secure, so you can pick the hoop up and tighten it. Normally, that's a no-no. But for this technique, we want it really snug, and then we can go in here and we can actually gently pull on the soft and sheer, because it is also a permanent stabilizer, so it's not going to tear when you snug it up in the hoop. And then from this point forward, we'll run it just like a regular embroidery design, so you'll follow the directions on your embroidery machine. To embroider the design, we need to use a good thread for this, and my favorite is the Sulky 40 weight rayon. We've got over 388 colors to choose from, so we'll be using this to stitch the design, and then using the Sulky bobbin thread underneath. It's a 60 weight polyester, and it's going to do the job so that the threads on the surface will be laying nice and smooth and flat, and no bulk built up underneath the design. Alright, now I'm ready to cut the bear using the wood burning tool. We're going to use the narrowest point and insert it into the stabilizer, and just move the tool slowly around the edge of the embroidery. Keep a steady pace and continue around the embroidery until the stabilizer is completely removed. And I like to do it from the back side of the embroidery. It really is kind of fun. You'll see a little smoke rising from the stabilizer, but just keep the tool moving and we'll be okay. Be careful not to keep the tool in one place too long, particularly on light colored threads, or you might get a scorch mark. Well, I'm ready to stitch the bear onto the little apron. It looks great against this pink background. To prepare the apron, I'm going to attach a piece of Tear-Easy lightweight tearaway stabilizer to the reverse side of the apron. I'm going to lightly spray the stabilizer with KK2000 temporary spray adhesive. It's best to spray in an area away from your machine. Then I just finger press it in position on the wrong side, and I also spray the back of the bear with KK2000. A great feature of KK2000 is that it is repositionable. So if I need to adjust the placement, I just pull it up and then stick it back in position. I'm using Sulky Invisible polyester thread as my top thread and Sulky bobbin thread in my bobbin. I've set the machine for a narrow zigzag stitch, and the feed dogs are up. And I'll just follow around the outline of the design and turning it slightly, a little bit at a time as I stitch. When you're finished stitching, the Tear-Easy will pull away easily from the back, and your freestanding applique creation is complete. It looks like it's been completely embroidered on the apron, but we don't have any puckering. We've got perfect placement, all because we stitched it first on 2 layers of the soft and sheared nylon cutaway. And if the apron, t-shirt, shorts outfit that you put it on gets stained, messed up, outgrown, take the applique and reapply it elsewhere, so it will last a lifetime.